I am the stone that the builder refused. I am the visual, the inspiration that made ladies sing the blues.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy TJ Banks. Once again, welcome back to Black Perspective. I got my panel right here.
Eli. Cam. Vincent Young Spoon Witherspoon, thank you.
And Brittany.
And today's topic of the day, first I want to say I hope you had a good week, how you had a great time and enjoy our week. But the first topic of the day is about stereotypes. Now, I feel like this is a very important topic we got to talk about because I want to break a lot of stereotypical views that a lot of people have on everybody, not just African Americans, not just, light skins and dark skins and brown skins. I'm talking about all types of stereotypes, and we're going to break it down. Let's go down the line and just see what kind of stereotypes y'all just can't stand. Go ahead and hit me with it.
Wait a minute. This is stereotypes we can't stand?
Hit me with first. That's the first.
Just
touch on that right quick.
That all black men are cheaters. Historically, I feel like this has been perpetuated by white women.
That's why I don't trust them.
I totally agree with him. Yeah, we are all not. What did you say? Cheaters. Yeah, I was going to say something else. We are all not cheaters.
Okay.
That's the proper word for it. We are very loyal young men and old men, and I don't think we all cheat.
Is that the only stereotype you don't like? What's your personal stereotype you can't stand?
When me and another black person is walking in a parking lot, and then we walk past a lightly colored man, and he turns around, thinking we're finna rob him. We're not gonna rob you. We not worried about you. We walking past you just like you walking past us. Ain't nobody worried about him. Okay. That happened yesterday. I hear you.
It happens often. Yeah. I've had it happen to me a lot, bro. I'm going to say stereotype I hate for my other people of color out there, man. I hate that they think that all Mexicans are lazy when they come over into our country and they like most immigrants just work hard, huh?
They all work hard.
No, that's not really.
They all cut grass and stuff.
Yeah, I've heard the stereotype that they take all our jobs and work.
They can't hear y'all because the microphone.
They can hear me because I'm close to it.
Yeah, what'd you say, Cam?
I forgot.
He forgot. Anyway, there's a common misconception that a lot of immigrants, not even just Mexicans, they don't work for the things that they get. And even us black people, they say that we're very lazy people when we're some of the hardest working people in the country. We built this country. Facts, no printer. Go ahead, Brittany.
Yeah, Brittany.
Okay, one stereotype that I don't like is that all black women are crazy. Because it don't matter what your color is, whether you crazy or not, because white women crazy, Hispanics crazy, like we all crazy. Well, I'm not crazy.
You crazy.
I'm not crazy, but not because I'm black. Okay, yeah, not because I'm black, but I'm not crazy anyways. But yeah, that has been a factor in my whole life. I don't date black women because black women crazy. No, you crazy. You crazy for leaving out your whole race. You crazy.
Go ahead, Vinny. Hit it with it. Eli, my bad. Eli. They don't hear me.
So I got another stereotype. Sit down, Cam Beezy.
We recording.
I got another stereotype. Well, two of them actually.
Okay.
One being I hate when black people be walking around the store and then the store owner or whoever working at the store start following us around like we finna steal something.
Okay.
That happened to me. I went over to the market the other day and this Middle Eastern Indian dude, I'm not sure, I don't want to specify because I don't know, but he was of that region of the earth. He looked at me as soon as I walked in the market. He started looking at me and just staring me down. It was my first time in there. I was just walking through the aisle, see what they had in there, because I didn't know. It was my first time. And then I get over to the Pringles. I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna get some Pringles. This man is walking right behind me and just stands behind me while I'm looking at the Pringles. Then I walk over to the other side of the store. He want to walk to the other side of the store. I'm like, dude,
It's obvious what you're doing.
exactly. I'm not trying to steal nothing. Then my second one is I don't like how everybody be looking at black women like they the ugliest thing on earth, because they really not. And that's the stereotype, like, ooh, white women, they glowing up, they evolving into what? Because black women done had it already.
Okay, there you go. Okay. Yeah. I can't stay. Yeah. I feel you. Now, I get that. And I totally agree. You know, my mom used to always tell me, she was like, you know, when I would start dating off when I was little, you know, all the girls who come to my door used to be Mexicans, white. It was never a black girl at my door. So my mom thought I didn't like black women. So she'd come to me, she'll say, I want to understand why you don't like black women. And I said, I never said I didn't like black women. She was like, but those are not the race that I don't see come to the door or always asking for you. And I said, well, you know, the girls that I live in the region, the area that I'm at, you have these the African American women that I've been seeing lately. I'm the type of one I want to bring around home. You see what I'm saying? Because you have these ones that are they ghetto, or they act too, you know, ignorant, belligerent. They they act uneducated. And that's not just African American women. That's not them. The white girls, they just bold. They just knock on the door and they be like, "Hey, Mrs. Banks, is TJ there?" All of a sudden, they classy side comes out. But when it comes to the black girls that I've hanged around sometimes who wanted to come to mine, they get them no matter. Like, you know, banging on their head trying to get that little itch out because they know they can't scratch. And I don't want that coming in my door, you know, because I don't want my mom, and to be honest with you, but it don't matter what kind of race you are, to be honest with you, I don't care what race you are. If you don't have a proper standpoint and you're not someone that I would feel like my mom would be proud to see come to my house, I'm not bringing you to my mama's house. And I take my mom very seriously on her judgment on the girls that come to my house. There's only been 2 girls that came to my house on my entire life, and that was my homecoming date and my prom date. That's it. And it was the same girl. No, I'm just kidding. Wait a minute. Different one. Yeah. Same. It was different. 2 girls. But those are only 2 girls I've ever brought back. But those people, they were there just because of my mom wanted to see them. You know, you got to take pictures of your homecoming date. You got to take pictures of your prom date. So they want to be involved with that. But if they want that, I promise you I wouldn't bring them to my house. Because that's a very important aspect of my life. And I think African-American men take that seriously more now than other races. Like, you know, I feel like you're quick, if you're white or Mexican, you're quick to go over to the mama house. And they can meet every boyfriend and girlfriend that came into your house. And I think of African-Americans, you know, we get frowned upon because we don't want everybody in our house. We don't want, because our mom don't take everybody. We don't want to meet every little hoochie mama or every little plowing instrument. You know what they call the little plowing tool, the hoe. We don't want the plowing hoe coming into our dough, because we don't want our moms work hard for the stuff they get, whether if it's the most expensive or the brokest. They don't want that stuff snatched. You know, we don't want y'all up in our business. My mom used to tell me, hey, don't let everybody in my house, don't let everybody know where you live, because I don't want nobody knowing where you at. You know, it was a serious aspect. But what else? Go ahead, hit me with it.
Because y'all wouldn't let me talk about the topic earlier.
Go ahead.
I find it very stereotypical how people tend to call crocodiles alligators.
Give me the mic.
No. Y'all don't know the difference. A crocodile has a skinnier face. An alligator got a fat face. If you saw a crocodile, what would you call it?
Some can't get on land.
What would you call? No.
From the Amazon River.
You would call it an alligator. You would say it's an alligator in here, huh?
I'm gonna call it a black.
No, you would.
Cousin of the alligator.
Of the what? Of the what?
The alligator.
Alligator. Exactly. It's a crocodile.
It don't matter.
Yes, it do. You don't know how they feel.
I don't care how they feel.
Yeah. That's like. Wait. That's like people calling a dude a girl.
Give me the mic. Do you know how many times on a daily basis I get called a woman?
Do you know how many times on a daily basis crocodiles get called alligators at the zoo?
So I can relate.
Exactly.
I still don't care, Cam.
But it's a stereotype
And
that people don't like.
give the mic up. Give it up.
Now Cam Beasy. I don't even know. I was gonna pass it to Brittany, but
We're getting to the end of it. But real quick, all I want to say is that there's a lot of stereotypical views on African Americans. You know, that we are unfaithful, that we are, especially light skins. Light skins like to get all that. We players. We are not. No. Wait a minute, Cam Beasy. No. Huh? You say what? Yeah. And a black man is absent in in the family's life. They say black men do not raise their children. I know that was been a comment in the past, but African Americans actually their fathers, they are being more prominent in their children's lives. You know, I know it looks bad sometimes, but hey, white men do the same thing. Mexican men do the same thing. We're not gonna sit here and say like only black people, Asian. They have a rule in their children. Like they can only have so many. But every race, there's somebody doing something in that race. You know, all of them. There's no real view. But, you know, I wanted to break that down and understand that, you know, African Americans, we're actually really hardworking. You know, we're out here trying to really change our name. Black men can't tip. I hate that. I go to the restaurant all the time and tip well because of that stereotype. But, anyways, he said, I don't tip nothing because of stereotype.
They already think I'm not going to tip, so they don't get my money.
College student on a budget. Anyways, there's a lot of stereotypes that are portrayed on African Americans, and we want to tell you that none of that is not true. We want to break those out, but we're going to end on a good note. I just want to say much love to all the people. I appreciate all the people on my panels. I thank you, Eli, my boy Cam Beasy, my boy Vinny Witherspoon, and my girl Brett. You know, we out here doing a thing and making it work. So appreciate y'all. Hope y'all have a great time, and deuces.